in gold than in silver, but it's still a check. So he's the first referee up. So it's Mohamed Frijani to referee the first two legs.
Itkin appeared to be faster there, but the attack started from the left. That arm is going forward. It's a little deceptive what Bianchi did there, but as long as the arm is moving towards the opponent's target, that gets the right of way. That's Itkin's dad, Misha. A little concerned look on his face there. With good reason, because Nick has come out a little bit flat and Bianchi is not. Not the start that Team USA wanted, and the best possible start for Italy. Well, coming up will be Macchi, the Olympic silver medalist. Almost the gold medalist, missed by one. And that's from Massialas, finally getting USA on the board. Attack unfair, beat attack from Massialas. He usually puts the colored light on. That time it was off target. That's the attack from Macchi on the left. That's the riposte from Massialas, it looked like to me. Macchi thinks it's his. Let's see. Actually, on that look, it looked like Massialas attacked into preparation, and Macchi's the one that got the blade. That was a tough one. To the naked eye, it looked different to me than when I saw the replay. Frajani taking a good long look at it with Seller. A real long look at it, like they're just they're studying it over and over. And here comes the decision. And it goes to Massialas, and we move on. Macchi's accepting the decision, but somewhat reluctantly. He has no choice anyway. Beat attack by Macchi. He likes to be on the move. Got him on the back of the head. Macchi, as is what he prefers to attack, but he missed. And all of a sudden, let's see why he missed. Because Massialas, he went for Massialas' back, and Massialas angled his body a little bit, didn't leave much target. Massialas brings it within one. Massialas right back at him. This goes to 10. Italy took the silver in Paris last year. Massialas' first attack was no or short, and that gave, well, we can't see at the end of it there. Sneaks it in. Two different legs here. That's a good attack from Macchi, except that he's going to Massialas' back. Massialas has a way of angling his body and taking that target away. You see that? Just a very slight angulation leaves no target. So Macchi has to go to a different target, not the back. Boom. This is a gigantic 8-1 run so far, and it's not over. Right in the middle. There's Louie and the coaches Itkin and Father Massialas. You know something? Macchi got it, good for him, but his riposte that he made was to the back of Massialas, and again he did that little angulation thing. There's no target there. Riposte, no, guess why? Went for the back. What a riposte by Massialas, oh my. Let's go, he yells at his team. Let's watch this riposte. Bang. That was a 10-2, so we've seen a 5-0 Bianchi over Itkin and 10-2 Massialas over Macchi. And now it's Marini and Meinhardt, and Meinhardt is one of these fencers that he can get in a mode when he's feeling it, and touches come from anywhere and at any time. Meinhardt missed in the riposte, missed in the remise, and the second remise was off target. Nice one there by Marini. That's the attack from Meinhardt. The coach finding not happy about that. To my naked eye, that's what I call it. Is he going to ask for the review? And to the review they go. Oh. If someone took the blade, that would give the... Oh, they're coming back right away. They will not change that. He is changing it. Quick change. No, tackle fair. That's the beat attack. The attack was no. Miner's counter was off. Marini's got the length advantage. Let's see if he can use it. Counter riposte. Had nothing to do with the length. Marini's keeping great distance here against Meinhardt, not letting him get in close enough. That's the riposte off target. Even in that case, they're complaining that Meinhardt's, I think, covering with his back arm. They gave him a yellow card, I think, for he put his mask in front of the valid target when he ducked his head in front. So that's a yellow card for Meinhardt. So their complaining was warranted. Marini on the march there. I can see Meinhardt's getting a little frustrated because Marini's keeping such exquisitely perfect distance. Meinhardt can't get in close enough. Counter riposte by Meinhardt. Once they're in close, Meinhardt is really good at the infighting, as proven by that. Ooh, Marini just missed there. There again is Marini's length and his distance. Meinhardt usually puts the light on, but Marini is frustrating him right now. That's Marini's attack, and he missed. The referee did say attack to gauche, attack from the left, so Marini had him there. Bad luck for him. He just missed. And Meinhardt scores on the counterattack. I think it's best for Marini to do actions, everything from his distance, a longer distance, getting in close and getting into the boxing matches with Meinhardt, who's great at infighting, is not in his best interest. He's doing a good job so far. Only one time he got in close. Meinhardt cannot get inside Marini's distance, and Marini's just waiting there with the riposte. Wham. Riposte no, remise yes, and for the third consecutive leg, we're having a turnaround here. 5-0 in the first, 10-2 in the second, and 6-2 already here. And you could see the exasperated look on Meinhardt. And again, Marini. As I said earlier, when Meinhardt is in that zone, he's the one putting the light on one after another from crazy angles. He's off a little bit here, combined with Marini using his distance. Riposte by Meinhardt, off target. Well, Meinhardt able to crack through. Finally, Marini let his guard down, so to speak, and got hit in the middle of the piece. The post from Meinhardt off target. You can tell from his body language he's frustrated. Maybe his point is off a little bit or something. you see more colored lights from him than white lights. We've seen a few more white lights in this particular leg. And that'll do it for an action-packed third leg. Good job there by Marini. He really had it going. Gives Italy back the lead. The 2 lead changes already. I think if you're on these teams, you can't get too high or too low or too deflated or too excited. You have a good leg or a bad leg, because it seems like it can change in every leg. It's a marathon to 9, not a sprint. And Itkin here still looking for his first touch. And Macchi was sort of taken out by Massialas 10-2. So these two fencers both had really rough first legs. Well, Itkin is off the schneid. That's his first touch here. And certainly quite a relief. It's still Itkin's. How frustrating must that be for Macchi? Itkin's coming back with his arm back. He's looking. Is he fainting? Is he... This is one of those ones, you look at slow motion, you say you're going to go switch this call around. But if you look at it in real motion, maybe not. But this could be one that I could see them changing the call. You can certainly understand why. Well, tough one, but after the review, they generally get it right, and we move on to, and we have another lead change, our third. Macchi made sure he got that one. Straight attack by Itkin. It's his dad, Misha, and coach. Itkin on the counterattack. Macchi says, check the weapon. Does it work? White light goes on, touches good. Let's see why he missed. Well, he sort of went to that outside target. There was no target to be hit because Itkin's arm was back against his body, and it's almost impossible to hit back there. Still the attack from the right. Macchi's getting frustrated. This is the attack. Never parried. Macchi getting riled up there. He's got to focus his energy on Itkin, not everything else around him here. Itkin was celebrating. They thought it was his, but the light didn't go on. And it would have been his. Light didn't go. Wow. Look at this. Oh, you could see what happened there. He hit with the side of the blade. See that? The point never really hit the target. Got to change that blade. And he did. Okay, so it was 18-15. It was looking good for Itkin, and Macchi was able to claw his way back here, which he needed to do after being out hit 10-0 in the second leg against Massialas. He needs to get going. Still the attack from the left. Both of these guys are playing that same game with the attack. Attack from Macchi, but he went for that outside target, but there is no target. Counterattack scores from Itkin. The post, no. Remise, yes. And a good job by Macchi to hold it together here. It looked like he was going off the rails early in this leg. Great job by Macchi, and another lead change.
Well, that will take us out of the fourth, 2019. So 6 in it for Filippo Macchi. And 6 in it for Nick Itkin. We go to the fifth. It will be Guillaume Bianchi Bianchi on for Italy.
Wait a second.
And Bryce Louie.
It's Louie.
On for Gerek Meinhardt.
So this is the turning point here of the championship match. Meinhardt, with all his experience, was just off. I did not expect to see Louie in. Louie is an energy fencer, lots of energy. He's new to the team the last year or so, and he's been put in the biggest spot of his career. And 4 seconds into hit the biggest moment of his career, he gets his first touch. Beat attack from Louie. It's got to go to 25. Bianchi on the counterattack. That's his coach, by the way. Misha Itkin coaches both his son and Louie. That's attack of the left, beat attack from the left. Attack in preparation from the left. And they're coming quickly here. And Guillaume Bianchi has done his job. After the first two against him, he got his bearings and ran off 5.
Well, that will take us out of 5. 5 in it for Guillaume Bianchi and 2 for Bryce Louie. So 25-21. We go to the 6th. Tommaso Marini on for Italy to face Alexander Massialas.
Marini had just an outstanding leg against Meinhardt with his huge distance. Distance and reach. He was amazing. I expect Meinhardt to be back in for his third leg, by the way, which will be against Macchi in the 7th. If that's the case, they will have to have told him by now, but we'll see. Massialas, of course, with the monster 10-2 leg against Macchi in the 2nd. Marini 7-3 over Meinhardt. Beat attack by Massialas. He missed. He said that he ducked his head. I don't think so. He went straight down. That's going straight down. That's legal. That's not covering target. That's not displacement. Massialas in the attack. That 5-touch lead was equal with the biggest lead when they had 5-0 in the first leg. But Massialas has to try to claw back in here. Wow, Massialas pulled distance and couldn't hit on the riposte. Marini, I'm telling you, Marini's distance is impeccable. He's using it, his length. That's a riposte from Massialas. Referee said tackle fair. It doesn't matter. He took the blade. Beat attack from Massialas. It's 2 in a row. Massialas sort of squirmed his way into a counterattack there. 3 in a row. Let's see what he did. Well, if that's the last action, I mean, Marini hit him right in the middle. This light didn't go off. The riposte by Marini, right in the middle of the piece. That's the attack by Massialas. He asked for the challenge, for the review, and the referee goes, okay, no problem. Ferjani has a tremendous strip presence with the fencers. Some referees tend to bring angst and make things a little tense. He does the opposite, and I think the fencers appreciate that.
Well,
he changed it.
An Olympic fencer.
So he changed it. So Marini was warranted there, the challenge. No complaint from Massialas.
All right, that'll take us out of 6. 30-25. 5 in it for Marini. 4 for Massialas. We go to the 7th. It will be Filippo, Macchi, and it is Meinhardt back on the piste.
Meinhardt is capable of scoring them in bunches, and he wasn't able to against Marini, and Marini had a say in that. He was just fencing great.
Well, Louie coming in the tactical substitution in the 5th leg managed only 2 points.
That's a counterattack by Meinhardt, very untimely there. Good job by Macchi. Still the attack. Meinhardt hit first. The green light went on quickly, but the right away went to the left. Watch, he's starting with the attack. And finds the target on the back. First one didn't hit as he was going off the side. The second one did. You can score a touch if you started the action on the piste. Weird angle by Meinhardt. No. And then, yeah. Oh, the red light went on as well. That could be a counter or post by Macchi. Yeah, I didn't see the red light. And a yellow card for covering. So everything went right for Macchi. Everything went wrong there for Meinhardt. Goes to the left. This is being challenged by Macchi, saying the first attack was no. That gives me the right of way to start my new attack. So Macchi, after that brutal 10-2 trouncing that he took, has really picked it up. Macchi shaking his head, not accepting that.
Well, that will do it for 7. And the second scoreless leg for the USA. 35-25. 5 in it for Filippo Macchi. No point for Gerek Meinhardt. Tommaso Marini.
Well, David, the slot that had Meinhardt and Louie subbing from that one, they scored 5 and got hit 17. And that's pretty tough.
Yeah.
And I've watched Gerek Meinhardt for a long time. I was his team captain at the Beijing Olympics, his first Olympics when he was a kid. And he's one of the greatest and has been ranked #1 in the world and just was a little bit off here in this finals. It's sorry to see that. And he'll live to fence another day. Today just was one of those days. There's one for Itkin. Itkin's father, Coach Misha.
Marini gets a new weapon.
Once Marini caused Itkin to fall short, he had him dead to rights. Gonna look at it. Is it attack in preparation from Itkin, or is it Marini's attack? The convention seems to be a little bit liberal with the attack. Attack and prep, not that time. Beat attack from Itkin, says the ref. Marini immediately challenged it. Let's see who beat the blade. Oh, we saw the end of it there. Couldn't see it. We heard the blade contact. It's a question of who took it. The referee says tackle fair from the right. Shakes his head. Don't ask me anymore. Nope. Itkin missed on the riposte. That goes to Marini. But they gave it to Itkin. And there's no more reviews, and they're yelling from the Italian box, there's no more reviews. Post off target. Itkin had the opening and made the advanced lunge, didn't hit. Marini might have picked it up. Riposte by Itkin. Marini chased him and chased him and chased him until he got caught himself. Well, Itkin seems to be on a roll here. I lost count, David, of how many lead changes we had, but it seems like at least 3 or 4. It's been that way the whole time. Let's see what happens if Team USA can bring it back again.
Well, just looking up on the board there, there's 1 lead change after Massialas' 10 points, but it doesn't show any other lead changes other than back to Italy.
Riposte by Itkin. He's feeling it right now, and Marini is not. Beat attack from Itkin, and Marini looks like he's in quicksand right now. Wow, Itkin had him dead to rights. He's fencing at a different speed than Marini right now. Got nailed on the hand. Asking for the doctor. Of course, it's a very good time for that as the score has gone sort of lopsided here. This is something to break the momentum. But he did undoubtedly get hit on the hand. But I would say this is fortuitous for him because any break at all is to his advantage. There it is, the magical freeze spray. Let's see how he got hit on the hand here. It looked like the belt crashed into it. It's hard to see.
Yeah?
It's hard to see. But no, they're spraying the freeze spray. Oh, okay. Do you know that if a fencer claims an injury that isn't validated by the medical personnel, the penalty is a red card, a touch for the opponent?
Right.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the case here. But bottom line, he has to get his wits about him and regroup here because Itkin's had his number so far. See, he's feeling it right now. Most of his attacks have been on the blade. That one was not. That's from I thought that was Marini picked up the blade at first blush. The referee is going to look at it here. You get one video. Let's see who got the blade. 2 beats. Second beat is for Itkin. First beat for Marini, second beat for Itkin. Yep. Marini needs to stop the bleeding here in this leg.
Well, what was a 10-point margin when we started this 8th leg is now 3.
Itkin got passive all of a sudden. He was steamrolling him. He was like a freight train, and all of a sudden he just slowed it down. Riposte by Itkin. He was playing coy there. I thought he was in trouble. He was waiting for that. Watch him pick up the blade. Parry. Riposte. Brings Team USA to within 2. Marini has to shut this down.
Time runs out in the 8th. 10 for Nick Itkin of the USA. 2 for Tommaso Marini. And the atmosphere and the feel of this match has shifted
A tad.
a tad.
It is incomprehensible that Italy has had 2 legs of 10-2 against them, and they're still in the lead. And here we go.
Well, the reason they're still in the lead is because there's 2 scoreless legs on the American side. So, Guillaume Bianchi on to face Alexander Massialas. Certainly, Massialas has been given an opportunity here to do something. That's the good news. The bad news is he's facing Bianchi.
Boom. Massialas is coming forward, and Bianchi saw an opening. Massialas went for a parry, but too late.
It was Bianchi who won the men's foil title in Genoa.
Massialas on the remise of the riposte. Had a good action there, just didn't put the light on in the first one. Straight attack in the middle of the piece. Second in a row for Bianchi. Massialas has to open up the distance, though he's too close. Bianchi had him dead to rights again. He's timing Massialas. Massialas has to change his distance or change his timing with the footwork. He's right in a distance which is allowing Bianchi to do a straight lunge. He has to do that. He has to take the blade as well. Bianchi sticking the point and line out, daring Massialas to take it. Bang.
Wow.
Bianchi is a little quicker on his feet here. That's the difference so far in this leg. It's a headbutt.
And it gets Bianchi a yellow card.
It should get him a card. If he had done that with his bell, it would have been a red card. Well, Bianchi was off balance and still almost scored, and Massialas had trouble putting on the green light. He needed that one. Bianchi blasts through with the attack. That's his fourth one, straight attack in the middle. Massialas has to change it up because it's getting closer to 45. Beat attack. So what's happening here, Bianchi's putting the point out, saying, okay, go ahead and take it. And if Massialas is able to do that, watch him take the blade right there and get the light on. Oh, Bianchi turns and angles himself. He's hard to hit.
Yeah.
In addition to everything, yeah. In addition to everything else, he squirms away. Attack the fifth four. Well, he's only got 4 touches, so maybe one of them was reversed. But his attack in the middle, it's amazing. Massialas has to try to figure out a way to get his feet moving a little quicker here. In and out.
Well, clock's going under a minute. Massialas with only 2 points.
It's got the light. Massialas was fortunate to get that white light on the beat attack there. Attack from Massialas. This is his father telling him what he better do next. Started that from a slightly longer distance, I thought. Well, that was close distance. And Massialas is one of those fencers too, David. Like when he gets going, the points start coming in bunches from all different angles.
We're back to a 2-point margin.
Beat attack from Massialas. Okay, the worm is turning again in this match. That's attack off target. Getting down to the last half a minute here.
Well, Massialas needs 1 to level.
And he was very lucky there because he committed himself, he was parried, and he was out of balance, and he was wide open, but Bianchi hit off target. Missed opportunity for him. And Bianchi steps in, causing Massialas to miss. And with 12 seconds left, 2-touch lead. with the World Championship on the line. Massialas was short, Bianchi is good, and it's not over yet, but it's really close. Riposte from Massialas, he got it. Plenty of time. Score a touch in certainly a second, 7.69. Bianchi, does he try to attack in preparation and surprise Massialas? He turned around there. That's going to be a yellow card. Still time. Red card, excuse me. He had one already.
Yeah,
I wasn't
yeah.
paying attention. Sorry. Woohoo! So
He got that for the headbutt.
yeah, I forgot about that. Okay, so just under 5 seconds.
All he needs is one.
Riposte from Massialas. Referee calls both beat, both hit. Neither complains. We go on to the next.
Better hurry.
Half a second to go. Bianchi was able to force Massialas to miss. Almost, it's not impossible, but it's going to be really tough. Is he pulling out a card? No. Nothing. Okay. 0.52. And Italy is the champion of the world in men's foil. Whew! What a match. Congratulations to Italy. And Bianchi held on there at the end.
So 43-42. 7 in it for Alexander Massialas, 6 for Guillaume Bianchi. And considering that the USA had 2 scoreless legs, that was a pretty amazing finish.